Hey YouTube, it is your girl Tammy C. Walker. Happy New Year, and I hope that your new year is off to a good start. I know we've got a lot going on in this beautiful world of ours, but we can't let that get us off our square. Of course, we want to stay safe, stay informed, and just take care of you and your family during this time, and importantly, take care of your mental health, because with all of this going on, it can affect the mental health. We're already dealing with a virus. Now it's more things just being compiled on top of each other. However, if you are new to my channel, this channel is exactly what you need. It's all about love. It helps you to better yourself. And, hopefully this video can give you some good tips to make your 2021 everything that you deserve. So if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe to my channel. It would be so nice to have you. Anyhow, today we want to talk about how to complete your goals for 2021. People set New Year's resolutions. I was going to say revolution, see? Resolutions, and they don't work. Why is that? Because resolutions are mere words saying, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Everybody says that. What's that one they say? I'm going to travel more. It's just the same old stuff people are saying, but you can say anything, but do you have a plan to really make these things work? Some people are successful with their resolutions. Unfortunately, many make them December 31st, and by Valentine's Day, February 14th, they're out the window. Goals do work, but your goal works when you do these following steps, and I'm going to give them to you. Step number 1, stop having limiting beliefs. You cannot look at where you are now, the salary, the home you live in, the car you drive, the money you have saved, the lack of a significant other. Do not look at where you are now. Look at where you are trying to go. And before you even get to where you're trying to go, one must believe that he or she deserves this. So work on your limiting beliefs and believe that you will receive. And this is the start of something big. Stay with me. I do this stuff. It works for me, and I want it to work for you. You deserve whatever it is you want, even if it's an increase in your salary. You can start by writing it down. I need $2,000 more per month. That's a start. I want to go to Paris. Go get your passport. These are things you can do to get it in motion. Very recently, someone that I'm working with, she told me verbatim what type of job she wanted, how much she wanted to make, blah, blah, blah. This was a few weeks ago. When we discussed it again, she's nearing an offer. The exact amount that she quoted is how much this job pays. And she said it with such conviction that there was no doubt in my mind that when we met up again, these things were going to come true. So again, number 1, stop the limiting beliefs. Number 2, write it down. I do this faithfully, religiously. It works like a charm. You can do it every day. I journal pretty much every day. I don't write my goals down every day, but at least a few times a week. Right now, I think I have 1 through 13. And it can be some of mine. I want to work more on my music. I want to learn to swim. I was taking swimming lessons back a few years now, and I want to resume that. And I have like 3 things I'm trying to pay off. I keep writing them down. I write down the same stuff, and I write it down, and each week I'm working on some facet of those goals, and it works. And then May, June come, I won't even have those goals on there anymore because I'll be done met some of them. And this is what I do. I do it over and over. Repetition truly works. It's like it's getting marinated in your brain. Don't ask me how this stuff works. It just does. Remember when you would be at school and you would chew gum and they told you not to chew that gum? Write it down 100 times. I will not chew gum. Hey, next time you're in that class and you get ready to put that gum in your mouth, you're like, oh crap, I thought about that punishment that I had to write. I don't want to chew gum in this class. It's the same with your goals. It's just not a punishment, it's a plus, but it's going to marinate in your brain. It's nothing but that muscle memory. Your brain is still an organ and it has memory. And if you write it down, you are going to remember to work on these things. Tip number 3, you got to be clear about what you want. How can you get to Nashville, Tennessee from Chicago if you don't know where you're going? Same with your goals. Be clear about what you want. Be specific with an S, specific, not Pacific. Be specific with what you want. Nothing's off the table. Nothing is too outlandish. Nothing is too big. I want my MBA. I want my PhD. I want to write my own book. I want to get married. I want my own family. I want to lose 20 pounds. That's always going to come up, right? I want to travel to, where do you want to go? That's one part of my goals. I write down the 3 places that I would like to go this year. So do that. Know where you're going. This is the only way you're going to get there. You can't just say, I want $1 million. That's, everyone says that. It sounds almost like people don't even know why they want $1 million. What is it you really want? And if that is one of yours, that's okay. Write it down too. But be specific. Maybe you only need $1 million. Maybe you only need 500,000. Write it down. Be clear about where you are going. That is how you will get there. Tip number 4, always be positive. And I'm guilty of it because I get discouraged about a couple of things in my life. And it's from past trauma. It's from past bad experiences. But the past has nothing to do with your future. And if you're not positive about getting a new career, getting a new job, getting back out there dating, it's going to be a bad experience because that's what you think on it. And when I do feel negative about certain areas, I have to do some more work on me. And I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to reach out and say, I need support in this area. So be positive. And when you're not, get reinforcement by reading self-help books, subscribing to positive articles, subscribing to my channel. And there's so many other YouTubers out here that gives out beautiful, positive information. They don't care what's going on in the world. They just stay focused on their positive channel. So be positive. And if you're having trouble in that area, which is likely now, do more to stay there. Meditation. I've been doing my meditation this week and I needed it because I had a bad day Sunday. I was feeling very down. And I'm just being transparent to let you all know that I'm not perfect. So that's why I do this channel. I wasn't feeling my best, but I'm good today and I'm good. I was good yesterday, but I had to dig deep. I had to pull out my Tony Evans sermons. I had to pray. I had to read my Bible. These are things that keeps me positive. And I do my journaling and listen to some good music. And hey, I'm good today. Sun is shining outside of Chicago because we have a gloomy winter here. So that always helps. But be positive. And when you're not, get reinforcement. Tip number 5, which are goals. You may want to hold them near and dear to your heart, and mum's the word. Don't you love beautiful people? Your family, your friends, they all mean so, so well. But sometimes when you express your goals, it causes something inside of them to roar up. Is it intimidation? Is it, I don't know. I don't even care. It's no business of mine. But go about your day working on your goals and try to keep it quiet. That way you won't get distracted by a negative comment or by the fear of others being projected onto you, and it might throw you off because sometimes you can feel so happy about your business plan, about your book, about this date you're going to go on, about your trip, and someone will say, well, how can you do that? And when they say that, it's always the deflection in their voice, that doubt and that fear or jealousy, whatever it wants to be. I don't care. It's not coming from a good place, and it pops into your ear and it jumps into your head, and you end up canceling the trip or the date. because you listen to someone else. So when you're working on something, keep it to yourself and put your head down and work on it. And you'll see it come to fruition at the end. Tammy C. Walker, drop me comments, likes, Happy New Year, all the other beautiful stuff. I wish you health. I wish you wealth. I wish you love for 2021. We are in this thing together. We should be showing each other love. We should be being fair to each other. We should not be doing some of the stuff that we're seeing. But people like you watching my channel, we're going to rock out love. And love will always win. Remember that. Always win. Always win. Bye.